My fucking nipples look like cutout pasties and I have pain all the time. But would definitely recommend. This thing is not easy to explain at all. Tuberous breast is not an easy thing to explain. I'm gonna keep it as raw as anything. I'm filming this on my fucking iPhone because I'm a tight ass and I want to buy a fucking camera just to say what I want to say, because the message is just gonna get across either way. And I just want to be authentically myself. Plain on me. So most of you may know that I had a breast augmentation. It has been 2 weeks since then. As well as having the breast augmentation, I had a Mastopexy as well, which is a breast lift from the nipple area. So they pretty much cut that off and sew up. So they're a lot more perkier or whatever. And then obviously an augmentation, just getting breast implants. So I got my left breast implant taken out, a new one put in, a bigger one put in at that, and then I actually got one in my right side. So I never had one in there before, which that side's perky as shit, and then the other side's dropped already because I already had an implant. So some differences I noticed last surgery versus this surgery. Last surgery, I remember going in, getting ready, getting put under. I remember having a mask put on my face. She told me count backwards from 10. I was really relaxed and I felt a bit drunk, and I remember getting to like 6 and that was it. And then I just remember waking up. And then this time round, I remember getting into the room, taking myself off this the bed that you're onto the surgery table, and that's all I remember. I don't remember counting back. Whatever they gave me before surgery was really good, and I just remember waking up and that was it. It's pretty easy. It's not really scary if you haven't had surgery before. They usually give you like a pre-relaxing whatever drugs, which make you really, really relaxed and feel a bit drunk. So, no, not really drunk, but yeah, they make you feel good. So all your nerves and stuff are sort of calmed because of that, and then yeah, you end up just falling asleep. Like, it's not really a scary thing. This time around I was really not that nervous on the day. Like, I sort of just got it over and done with. Just really wanted it to be over because I knew the hard part was to come after, which was recovery, and it's been hard. Last time I was really sick after surgery. I was vomiting for about 10 days after, and I couldn't shit for like 7 days. Or maybe I have that around the wrong way. Maybe I was vomiting for 7 days, or I couldn't shit for 10 days, but it was horrible. I ended up having to go in to my GP's office and getting a like Stemetil injection, which Stemetil was like an anti-nausea, or Stemetil or Maxilon or something, which made me more nauseous. I think I vomited or something on that. So this time around in this surgery, I asked for Maxilon instead of Stemetil, which I just said I was allergic to Stemetil, so they didn't give it to me. And then this time around I wasn't sick at all, so I was pretty lucky. But it depends. If it's your first surgery, generally you'll have the worst reaction, and then the more times you go under, the more used to it you get, and then you don't get sick anymore. I don't know, that sounds pretty basic knowledge, but I don't know, it's the 3rd time I've gone under. So I just got back from my 2-week post-surgery op appointment, and I got all my dressings and stuff taken off and cleaned, and everything's looking all good. The nurse is very happy, and so is the doctor, with how my scars are healing, so that's really, really good. They said to rest another 2 weeks, so it's a long recovery process. So it's about a month all up, but obviously they want to make sure that I don't rip any stitches on my nipple area or underneath, But yeah, normal breast augmentation, like you'd be feeling pretty good. And you could probably do a bit more things than what I could now because of the mastopexy. For real though, I definitely recommend getting this U-shaped pillow. Lifesaver. I didn't have my license the last time I got my surgery because I was under 18, and in Australia you don't get your license until after you're 18, and I got it before I was 19. So I'm 21 now. My first surgery was at 17. And this time around I'm a lot more bored because I have my license and I can drive, but I haven't been given the okay to drive. But it's been 2 weeks now, so I've just started driving again, just short distance and stuff, because obviously the person who was looking after me, my mum, she's now home, which is 3 hours away, and now I'm on my own and I'm bored as shit, and sometimes I run out of food because that's all I do is watch TV and eat, and I'm allowed to exercise. Not that I did that anyway because I'm a lazy fat piece of shit. It's also taken me a really long time to save for this because I didn't want to take a loan out or anything like that, and I could do it in my own time. I realised that. So right from me being 17 and having like my first sort of job right through till now is a lot of saving, a good 5 years, 4 or 5 years of saving to get what I really wanted. And I'm still not there in my head that I've actually even really done it, even though they're sitting right there. It's just, I think when they're fully healed, it'll fully hit me about how I feel about it. I think it's something I've wanted for so long. I just knew it was always going to happen, so I haven't really been too excited about it, which is a bit of a bummer. But that's one thing as well that people don't really talk about when getting plastic surgery or any sort of surgery, then you're changing something dramatically about yourself, is the emotional side of it. And quite a few girls, I've had a few girlfriends go through this as well. It's a bit of a depression period that you go through, and you don't really feel like yourself at all, and it sucks. But that's the thing, especially I would recommend, is always having someone at least look after you for the first week so you're not on your own. If you live with your partner, obviously it's a lot easier, but a majority of the time, because you're not working, you'll be spending it alone. And even with, like, I've got my dog home with me 24/7 obviously, but it's not the same. I don't know, you just can't really fathom it, but you just need to make sure that you have people around you. People support you no matter what. This is why YouTube and Instagram and all these sort of platforms that you wish to share, or people that live overseas that you don't really see too much, you could Skype them, FaceTime them, whatever. There's so much access for support these days, which I think is amazing, especially when you're recovering and you might live alone and your carer or whoever's gone after surgery and you're just alone, and that feeling comes over you. You just have so much access to support these days, and there's no reason you shouldn't be reaching out and trying to find a solution to the feeling. And it's hard, but there's support out there. No matter where you look, you'll always find other people that have gone through the same thing or are happy to help you also. So don't be afraid to call your friends and always get them over. Make them bring milkshakes and donuts and shit, because oh my god. This video got real deep real quick. Anyway, I'll leave it on a good note. For anyone who's getting their surgery soon, I wish you the best of luck, and I'm always here if you need to ask me any questions or need some support while you're recovering, because I know what that fucking shit feels like. If you need me to bring you donuts or a milkshake. I hope it was somewhat informative, these videos, and I really enjoyed sharing it with people, like the massive weight off my chest. And I will keep you all posted a month post-op, so that'll be when everything will be all given the okay, and hopefully everything's looking a bit more normal. I'll see you in my next video.